and satisfying, impressive on a lot of levels today, but we'll just start with the 3 points. A really good away win.
Yeah, look, away victories are always difficult, they're always hard. Charlton are a really good team. They ask you a lot of questions, especially in the wide areas. We had to manage those wide areas particularly well, manage the transitions, but I thought we grabbed hold of the game pretty early on. Some of our forward play was excellent. The only criticism is we probably should have scored more goals. Shola was really exciting first half. Some of the pockets and positions he took up, was really pleased with that. And yeah, just the character of the players to not get wobbled with that early equaliser second half and to refocus, reset and go again.
Is that as well as you've played away from home this season? It was pretty much a complete performance.
Possibly, I think so. I mean, I think the goal came massively out the blue, and again, really pleased with the character the players showed to regroup. And yeah, the only slight criticism is that we didn't score more goals, but I thought we controlled the game from start to finish pretty much. Controlled the wide areas, which is important against Charlton, managed those transitions. Our counter press was excellent, and yeah, just the final decision, really pleased with the two that came on second half, Vic and Cam. Shola, electric first half, and the players that have been with us all the time, fantastic. Special mention to Declan. To come back and perform like that second half was superb. He's been excellent in training and he's deserved his chance back with the group.
Let's talk about the goals. A brilliant free kick from Aaron Morley, and then Dion, a reward for perseverance.
Absolutely. He kept going. He had probably one or two opportunities he'd fancy himself to score first half, but as a performance it was excellent. Aaron's capable of that. He's a really technical football player. He's got that in his locker. We've seen that already. And he's developing all the time. The most pleasing part of Aaron's game at the moment for me is his game understanding and his out of possession positioning. He's learning that. He's starting to read situations better. Yeah, and I'm delighted for him.
Completes a good week. He won it in midweek. There's some good business in the transfer market yesterday, and like you say, those two signings made an immediate impact. They're both off the bench, but already could see what they're going to bring to the party.
Yeah, exactly that. I think we've got a good group of players. We're getting one or two injuries at the moment, which is a little bit worrying, but we'll try and ride the storm, so to speak. And we've got 50 points now, which is our first target of the season, so we're definitely not going down.
Yeah, just fine. Yes, definitely not. No, hope they're going the other way. Just fine. George obviously went off with a bit of knock. How's he, and Shola with a knock as well? Are they going to be okay?
Well, Shola had a bit of a back spasm. We don't really know what it is at the moment. We're hoping that it was an impact injury and his back's kind of gone into spasm, but we'll see. George with a knock with the keeper. It was a high ankle sprain. Again, we're not sure about how bad that is. I don't really want to comment because the innocuous ones of late have seemed to be quite damaging, so we'll try and look after him this next couple of days and get him in the scanner and see what it says.
And finally, will you be glad when it's Tuesday night and it's all done and dusted? It's been a good window for us, but you can just draw breath then, and maybe one or two before that, and then you go with what you've got. Yeah,
I mean, Thursday and yesterday in particular were just crazy days. I don't think I've had any sleep for 48 hours, so it's about time that I went to bed. Listen, there's one or two bits that we probably need to do, and we're working very hard on those, but other than that, we're happy.
Just lastly on the record, just while we're chatting on camera, we wish Will well at Exeter, a good move for him.
Absolutely.
And Sad's out of the building just to play some football to the end of the season.
Yeah, Sad's wanted to play regular first team football in his natural wide position. Leighton Orient have given him that opportunity, and we wish him well and wish him all the best. Will has been excellent for us, in particular the last 2 months, outstanding really, and it was an offer that really both clubs couldn't refuse. It was a great offer for Will and his family, and also financially for us it was a good offer to sell him, so we'll shake hands and move on. We'll wish him well, apart from when we go to Exeter.